looks so delicious. You made my favorite dish. I'm absolutely starving.
This is not for you. It's for your brother. If you're hungry, you'll have to make your own food.
Here you are, my dear son. Mommy made this just for you.
Thank you so much, Mommy. I love you with all my heart.
Louisa had just returned home from her job. She was feeling tired, her body was aching, and her stomach was rumbling with hunger. It was another full day working outside, and she was hoping that at least at home she would finally get some rest. Louisa was Donna Aurora's daughter, just like Guilherme. But ever since I was a little girl, I always knew that the two of them were never treated in the same way. While Guilherme grew up surrounded by constant care, privileges, and protection, Louisa, on the other hand, grew up learning to fend for herself. From her teenage years, it was always she who helped with absolutely everything around the house. It was Louisa who was responsible for paying a significant portion of the rent, who also assisted with purchasing her mother's necessary medications. She handled all the grocery shopping, meticulously cleaned the entire house, and despite all this effort, she was still constantly told that she was doing nothing more than her basic duty. Guilherme, however, on the complete opposite side of things, never had to work a single day. His mother would make his favorite food, wash his clothes, overlook his mistakes, and always find a way to defend him. That night, Louisa walked into the kitchen, hoping to grab a bite before bed, but she saw her mother serving a special dish to her brother with such tenderness, a kiss on his forehead, and sweet words that Louisa had almost never heard. She held back her tears. A few days later, Louisa found herself in need of help. Her car had a flat tire, and she absolutely needed to get to work the very next day. She asked her mother for some money, a loan. Donna Aurora replied curtly, "I don't have any." A little while later, Guilherme showed up, asking for money to go out with his friends. Donna Aurora opened her handbag, gave her the money, and with a gentle smile she said, "Go on, my child, make the most of your life." At that very moment, something profound shattered deep inside Louisa. She suddenly realized it wasn't a mere lack of funds, but rather a profound absence of priority, a deep lack of recognition, and a complete lack of demonstrated love. That night, Louisa quietly gathered her belongings in silence. She didn't make a scene. She didn't scream. She didn't beg. Before leaving, she looked at her mother and said, her voice firm but hurt, "I'm tired of being a daughter only when it suits you. We are equal children, but we were never treated as such." Louisa closed the door and left, taking with her the pain, but also the courage to choose her own dignity. And the lesson that remains is, sometimes the one who sacrifices the most is the one who receives the least. And a mother's love, when it comes with preference, leaves very deep marks. If you watched this video until now, please leave in the comments if you agree that there is a difference in a mother's love among her children.